Hello class, in this video I'll talk about audio, the sound listener. So in the previous lesson when I talk about pickup script, when I pick up the lady kind of yelling, so some of you ask me how that happened. So basically it is a trigger active and deactive audio clip. So this is a demo scene from my personal project, and if I get closer to this trash guy, he will speak.
You see my children? The big brother wears a blue shirt, purple short pants, and he's 15. His sister wears a green dress and she's 8.
And if I get out, he will stop speaking.
Grandma, have you seen my children?
If I get closer again, he will speak again, right?
It's my favorite spot. I used to hang out here with my friends every
And you just leave me alone.
Alright, so in this world, I can create a lot of trash guy, and each of them have a specific words I can let them to see, and also I can give them different paragraph sentence to see if I interact with them in different way. Okay, so let's see how it works. So let's take a look at this guy, for example. So in Maya, I created a join system, okay, and I animate the character. However, when I export the FBX file to Unity, I only export the joins, not the mesh. Okay, that's different than the previous lesson how I export the characters. So only export the joins. So on the joint, then I can attach these other models. For example, these cans or plastic bags or plastic bottles, right? You can attach them to these joints and it will move with the joint. So let's say if I want to attach this plastic can onto the right thigh joint, I can just select the right thigh joint, right? Here is it. And then I can just grab this can and drop it onto the right thigh and go to its position and zero out its position, because now if you parent it to the joint, its position is relative to the thigh joint's position. So if you zero it out, it'll be equal to the thigh joint's position. And then when your joint move and rotate, the model will rotate and move. So that's how I get this trash guy to work. And for all the other characters, I did it the same way. So in this way, I can make my character model small. And let's say if I created about like a 20 version or 40 version of the plastic cans and plastic bottles, and I can repeat them and reorganize them in different way and apply them to different character, right? So I don't have to do this in Maya and repeat the models. I can just repeat using the model in Unity 3D so it can minimize the file size. Okay, so that explains about the model. So inside of the character model, this folder, I also created a trigger. So this is a trigger on, as you can see, is this area. So when the player enter this trigger, what we'll do is I have applied the active trigger function that I explained earlier. So this will activate the audio, which is the character 4. Okay, and here is it. So the audio is also inside here. So if I just turn it on, you can see it is audio, right? And this is the range. Okay, so by default it's turn it off. So whenever you enter this area, it will turn it on. And then here I also have trigger off. So that exclude the trigger on area. So after you exit the trigger on area and enter this area, it will do the trigger off function, which is it will deactivate the audio. All right, so that's how it works. So for all of the other characters, I did the same way. So I have the trigger on in the center, and surrounded it, I have the trigger off, and it will trigger on and off the audio. Okay, so here's how you can create audio. You can just go to top menu, game object, and audio source. It's like an audio player. Right here, you just have to go to the audio clip and click and select the audio clip you would like it to play. and you can place it at a specific location, or you can attach it to any character you want. For example, this character. And if you want it to move with your character, you can attach it to your skeleton. For example, here if I attach it to the right thigh joint, and I zero out its position, so when the character neck moves, this audio will move. All right, so that's the concept. That's how you get this function to work.